You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace. I am Sten of the Beresar. I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Strange that you would swear yourself to another's task. It was my impression that such an honor belonged to the Grey Wardens alone. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Perhaps if you told her the Grey...
To be...
was to be...
I got other gear to sell. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging hardly. Or maybe a kid. I got other gear to sell. You did? Well. Yeah. I got other gear to sell. No, don't suppose you know anything about, I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties. I just want to rest a little easier at night. Can you make poison, or... I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down, or make them think... Thanks. I might have some ingredients in... Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
So Terran Logain is the new region? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere.
Blessed are the people. And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is... Let all...
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
There's all sorts of things on his board. Even travelling sellswords, unless...
And so Rajmael in the... What?
Oh, you got him to speak! Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Begin the on.
All right.
Too easy. So be it.
All right. Let's go! Light.
Great. Only the
Now we're
would leave us
getting
alone.
rabies flung at us.
As you like. Have a battle, I see.
How's your mate? Off I go.
Is that all you've got?
All right.
Come and get it. I see.
I just like the throw. All right.
Let's make this quick. Now we can have a...
On
So
it.
be it.
Good luck.
Let's be on our way.
On it.
Like.
wreck me.
Have you seen my mother? She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting and I can't see. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Why not? Why would she leave me here? But she must be coming. I don't know. Maybe I should go home and look for her. Then what should I do? I have nowhere to go. And I'm hungry. I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, you're a dwarf, aren't you? Father says dwarves are really greedy. But you're not greedy at all. Thank you for helping.
The path of righteousness.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something? All right.
Ah, 'tis you.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us. Yes? Who might you be? Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the King's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such. My concern is protecting these people. We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. In her study, no doubt, preparing what she will take. Our ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lotheringu has... If the matter is important, certainly. I was... But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has... You can ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him. None of it is good. Tern Loghain is set to declare himself king. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness. If the matter is important, certainly. Only if you are interested in the business of... I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the right... I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching... Now, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly. Now, unless there's something else you need. Now, unless there's something else you need. I can... It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than... Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? No, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly. Travel...
Who? Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my effort. Why is that, if I may ask? Whatever the Tern has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there. I expect you to take advantage of the Chantry's... Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know. If you're truly... I intend to return to Redcliffe soon, and tell the Arlessa exactly that. One... My fellow knight and traveling companion. Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I will... Thank you. I want...
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light
Praying
scattered
for
in the
help from a
darkness.
prophet they
word
burned,
to
and a
spare
god who
fear
has
and
turned his
ignorance.
back on them not
And
once.
let those who cry out from the shadows comfort. Those who seek redemption be delivered. Those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the sharp spread across all of the world, let his eyes at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant of
Yes?
light make it...
What can I do for you?
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of
You.
Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Good day. I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation? I am the revered mother of this chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you. What can I do for you then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what... Yes? What can I do for you now? That is not a common request from a dwarf. Naturally, I will be happy to oblige. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. Watch over his path, O Maker. Give him life. So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else, a Grey Warden, here. Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws. The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Now, if there is nothing else, I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village enchant. Now, if there is not, may the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let it hear our
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall...
Of all the...
Yes.
Vashaden.
Indeed. Yes?
If you must.